Okay, should be online. Not stream up. Wait, hold up, but I need to stream also in the Discord. Okay, I need to change the names, I forgot. Nice. So how the fuck Ryoko rolling does not clash with like a low, but Kyoko's just running clash with anything? That's very funny. What
Yeah,
I remember checking it and it's not that big of like a clash box on a dash. It's really funny.
Let me like double check it on BizHawk while I have a second. It's really interesting.
Yo, I was in my hub right there. I didn't cut. I didn't do this super, what the fuck? I guess because it crossed me up, it did this other weird one. Oh. The name quickly. We'll say bam. Okay. No, I changed the background. Oh, nice. Okay. Really? Oh, interesting. Wow, ha, ha. No, what? Oh. Okay. Definitely not warmed up yet, damn.
I feel like there were two topics that to discuss here.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, one's the obvious one, but I don't know how far along that is. The event stuff, or is that still like still needs to be finalized?
It need to be finalized. Outside of like the event that is on 20th of July with the Japanese one that I just announced.
Oh, I didn't. Right, I guess there was something else in the announcement. Yeah. The summer challenge Sunday. 20th. Okay.
The Kyoko's goes down to Flashbox goes down to about her knee.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it goes down pretty far.
Powerful.
I thought it was the end of the torso, but no, I guess yeah, the knee is really low indeed. Shit.
Get like a decent like screenshot of it, just to like. Yeah. So. Like, let me see here, yeah. It's like,
Oh yeah, that's pretty low. And I guess like her legs are like pretty far also after that.
yeah. Yeah, I never really thought about the fact like that she has like yeah during like her
I was gonna say punch her in the head, but she doesn't have a hitbox there, so I guess.
like
Yeah, even like
that
up to the shoulder she has nothing.
Yeah. It's like, wow. She can anti-air with a dash like that. Well, you know, intercept, right?
Yeah, if you don't anti-air with something that has no hitboxes. That'd be
Yeah,
kinda hard.
but you know,
Yeah.
you set that up to just run real quick. Whip.
I mean, like her lead though. Double check.
But okay, so I can. So that's why my sweep gets underneath it. I mean, I assumed, but
So yeah, this
What?
I think this is why I think the reason why Rico's loses so much more is look at how much hurt box she has in front of her flash box.
Indeed, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like she doesn't.
Like some standing moves will clash, otherwise she'll get
Yeah.
kicked. Even jumped in on. Like, wow.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit bigger for Ryoko, but I guess not. If it just made Megumi as a bigger one, and I thought it would be more analogous to this one. Oh, so late.
I think Kyoko honestly has one of the more impressive ones of these overall in terms of
For the dashes?
there's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of good
think
traits. Yeah. Look at some other characters. Let me see if there's anything like that. So I haven't looked that closely at most of these boxes. They're honestly something that probably
right, yeah.
should be on the wiki.
so. Yeah, indeed. I was thinking that too.
But
There's
the
a lot
wiki
of
wasn't made when we had hitboxes originally, and so I think we just didn't think about adding them until.
Yeah, indeed.
But yeah, like
But there's a lot of things I want to add, but it's not that easy. Like I would love to have all the hitboxes all. I would love to have basically the full animation of each move, right? To have all the clashes, because that's somewhat important. Can I talk on the wiki Discord?
yeah.
Jib has like some doubt about like the mobile port. I don't think that's that much of a problem. My problem is more like, can we do that in the template we have? And that I don't really know, because like these templates are a bit wonky. I think like if we could write we definitely need JavaScript, and I'm not sure how much JavaScript there is in the wiki by default. I did super! Actually.
Yeah, Megamuse is certainly like it's actually disjointed. Like in terms of that, like
Oh, that's way bigger. Just
Yeah.
from, like the thumbnail like that.
yeah, her hurt box is also not taller than the Clash box, so she gets like a lot. I think she gets a lot more. That's probably also one of the better ones. I don't know how much like. I mean, I think we already knew that Megumi's dash is good, but like,
Yeah.
like it's also extremely fast. No, but I think generally like the most desirable trait for like one of these is like being able to like clash lows. Cause like I mean there's other good traits too. Obviously if it shrinks your hurt box, that's really good too, but like being able to clash lows is really good because like
Yeah.
that's like people are mostly either gonna be pressing lows or pressing like jump things, right? Like they're like pressing things that catch jumps. Like they're not really trying to like press like mid-height pokes aren't that good in this game most of the time. They're not getting pressed that often. There also aren't that many of them in general.
And the one would be like lows anyway, like a
Yeah.
2A to be of Cassie, to be of
Yeah.
Kumi or stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
that's the thing that generally like go pretty far.
Like when I think about like like mid-height pokes that are like pretty like important and threatening in this game, it's like Tommy 6B. That might be like the only one that's like that important.
Yes,
Maybe,
I don't really know if I see that as a poke in itself.
It's I don't know. It's a lot of things
Yeah.
at once. It's a weird move in terms of its utility, but it's good. Like she certainly pokes with it because like you put it out so that good things happen. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, some of the 5Cs, but even then, like, poking with mids is just so hard in this game.
Yeah.
Unless you're so sure that they're gonna actually press something.
I think it should be strong, because like if people are like mashing dodge and like throw with it, technically a mid should not get grabbed, so that's good. But yeah.
Well, it's just you're not gonna throw people's like mid-range pokes.
No,
even
for
if
sure.
you dodge them. So like it's and I do think mids like and stuff get better once you're closer range, right?
Yeah.
That's where that starts to be like your type, but like, in terms of like more long range poking, it's really- Maki and Tarami have pretty good ones, but yeah, Kyoko's still the best one I've looked at so far. She's gotta be, I mean, she's gotta be the best at something, eh? Crappy.
I see it's pretty high, if I remember correctly. Don't think it goes that low.
Yeah, I'm just double checking all of it.
Yeah. But she has like
Kyoko-
6-6 A, which is a really good at just like suddenly having a clash in front of you.
Yeah, Kathy's is also like at knee height, but like Kathy's knee is a little higher than
Hey, Tony.
other characters. And it's
Oh,
nowhere near the it's nowhere near the like the disjoint of like Kyoko's and stuff like that. Kyoko's the disjoint on Kyoko's is like way
Yeah.
more than any other one I've seen so far.
So yeah, how are you doing, Tony? Ça va bien? By the way, I haven't finished, but I started like a breakdown of the tier list and why some people are there or whatever. Just try to, and I compile like the stat from like the few people that answered. But all like some stuff are kind of wild, I guess, because it gave weird results when like you have like a lot of like people in all ranges of skill, and some that get bullied by like specific characters. So these specific characters are way more known for them. Very funny. Also felt a lot of them ended up like, if you add up all the stat together, that kind of mush like the differences. So which I guess makes sense for an average, but remove a lot of the 2 and 5 and stuff like that, basically, which feels a bit less interesting. So I basically grabbed like the stuff and either rounded up or down with my own knowledge and stuff.
That makes sense.
Forgot which one were like very weird. I think Genisho was one where like people don't respect the defense. I think that people were saying he had like a 2 or 3 in defense or something very ridiculous when you think about it a bit more.
The majority of people who started playing on like around RetroArch time is barely fog in Ichiro.
Yeah.
Like it's just the truth of the matter.
Yeah,
and I mean a lot of people who who started playing much earlier than that have barely fog in Ichiro, like in the grand scheme of things, right? Like
definitely. Oh, too far. No, I missed the thing I wanted.
Yeah, in terms of my non-scientific, just kind of like double checking all the characters, I think the best dash clash is probably Kyoko, and the best dash in general is probably I think we already all probably. I think we all pretty much agreed that like Megumi had like the best dash, but like
Yeah.
or up there, but yeah, like I think Megumi's the best overall dash, but I think in terms of pure clashing prowess, I think Kyoko's better because like
Yeah.
the fucking clash boxes are really big on Kyoko's. They're like really disjointed. They actually do protect her quite a lot. And it's not that Megumi's offer no protection, it's just that Kyoko's are just so much of her.
It is pretty big, definitely. Also can clash
It's like
better with jumping,
like
I feel, well, like Megumi
like a
might
big
not.
shield. Yeah. But I mean, Megumi's gonna dodge the jumps, period, right?
Yeah.
So it's, you know, they both have pros and cons. Arami's is definitely quite good.
Obviously, I'm pretty sure
I
I
already
can
knew
hit
that.
Megumi low, so that's already nice. Megumi. Torami.
Yeah, Arami's is like is a bit higher. I think just because she's taller.
Yeah.
Like, because it is fairly low. It's like also around her knee height, but again, she's like a taller character, so it would be a little less impressive. I mean, if you look at her,
I wonder if, like, everything is at knee height. I always thought, like, for me, like, to punish a dash, you had, like, to do a low to hit under the thing, but I wonder if it's actually, like, the correct way to approach it. Nice. I think
I
it's,
think
like,
it just kind of depends, like, what character you're looking at and like what dash you're trying to check, right?
Yeah. I feel like it covers like the torso most of the time, so it's also like that means you cannot really like poke at it or like override at it or whatever.
Tarami's is pretty strong here. Like it's definitely higher. Like it's definitely like higher than like Kyoko's, and it's definitely like but it, you know, it's a decent disjoint protection. It's not as big, and then she gets a big hurt box shift on her dash as well.
Yeah.
A lot of the taller characters lose the top of their hurt box on their forward dash.
Yeah.
Probably one of them.
Yeah, definitely like this game has like the opposite of Sailor Moon, where like everyone has like a head box. Like here, everyone basically doesn't have a head and shoulder box.
Yeah. Pretty much. Everyone's gotta have it so you can headshot people. It'd be fascinating if Asuka had headshots.
That'd be weird. Would that be kind of hard to aim at?
It'd be hard to headshot people with auto guard too.
True.
I'd feel. But who knows? Maybe someday you get the I don't know. Nobody wants to get hit by the by the Tarami Jump C headshot.
Yeah, definitely not. Revenge damage on top.
Yeah.
Also, I guess last one and we swap, like that you can play against Mio.
Alright.
Ah, trying to aim for the toes too much. I wanted to grab it. Don't do that. Oh, nice tag though. No, I could not go behind, really? That's unfortunate. That didn't jump until... Wow, so weird.
Oh, I didn't pay attention earlier. Like, I see Megumi roll was added too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks as good as it feels.
Yeah.
It's very reliable. It's
Yeah.
definitely just like I want a clash, I'll just dash.
Yeah, we were saying like that the Megumi dash is probably the best dash in the game. I don't know, which I think everybody already agreed on, but like, I don't know. We haven't done that much hit like clash box analysis before.
Yeah.
Megumi is like probably the best overall in the game because like the hurtbox shrinking plus the speed plus the clash box, all very good.
Yeah. Clash box is also not that high, so that you still have a chance to get under some things in the game without clashing, which is itself useful too. So yeah. It's like the only time I've ever been punished for using it is trying to
face parrying is, I think the people whose characters are capable of doing it tend to be the people who are more comfortable with trying to face parry.
That's certainly true, but it kind of follows from it, right? You don't get punished as hard.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that got in my way so far is what's her name? Shinobu's Fireball Super.
Yeah.
Technically, you can sort of get on. There's this. That's the one that goes downwards after a while, right?
The second one goes downward.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can join me right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The first one, I think, if I remember correctly, but I might confuse it with the regular special. Is the first one stays straight, but the second one start to snoop down after like some meter, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also not 100% certain, but I also thought it was the Super Fireball. And that screwed me up a lot because I didn't notice for the longest time. Just straight up, and it's like I can get under it sometimes, but then I get hit, and then I was thinking maybe because I'm getting up or something, but like...
No,
I just go boom.
Exactly. Definitely the timing, you can get it under, I feel like, at the startup.
Yeah,
maybe a clash and then dashing under or something, but yeah, some stuff. Doesn't sound really worth it most of the time.
Exactly. Like at that point, clash with one, jump over the other, or just jump over both. Like,
So
nothing.
one thing I'm thinking, maybe you can like roll under the first one, dash A to clash and cancel into the clash into dash again immediately. Maybe that could go through.
Yeah.
But that is still like quite the timing to get a roll.
It doesn't
But-
sound hard to do, but I think like the next time I'll be in that situation, I'll probably forget.
Yeah, if you don't train or like don't test it like in training
Yeah.
mode extensively, that seems hard to just do it like on the spot.
But yeah, that sounds doable, and that doesn't sound bad. Like just throwing out A to punch something that's ginormous is kind of easy. If that were enough to then dash under it, that might be pretty good. Because I would like to punish Shinobos doing that. That's like the only time they're not hitting me because I have 3 jumps, right? So it's doesn't matter. But there's often situations where Shinobu's just like, oh, I guess I'm running out of meters. Super fireball, whoosh whoosh, and it's like I want to punish them for that.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice if I could just force them to, I don't know, do something else. On one of the days where you weren't here, Vic, I was playing against Nar, and
Yeah.
I was trying to imitate what you were doing, no, I got confused. 1 second.
Yep.
When we were looking at some frame data stuff for something, I don't remember. We were sitting around, right?
Okay.
I got the idea to try to use the permanently active jump A from Megumi to jump into Torami's DP and then just mash until I land.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't really make that work, but
Yeah.
since I was trying so hard, jumping into Torami's jump B's and C's with it and then instantly grabbing after the clash is mega easy. So I did learn something useful.
I
just
guess
not what I-
that does make sense, yeah. Well, the DP, I'm pretty sure you would need to use like something other than the jump A at some point.
Yeah,
Jump
there's
into,
probably
like,
some
jump
sequence you can do. I don't
Yep.
know. I can't guarantee that would be an easy sequence, but
No.
Yeah, I don't
I've
know
tried-
either. I just wanted to get in the situation to
Yeah.
see what's even going on, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to learn it and use it, but it's hard because, I mean, you have to kind of like guess already the timing where you will do a DP. If you delay your DP by accident or like on purpose, right, either by messing up the command or like purposefully delay it, that mess up a lot of like the timing you want to go for.
ultimately, like, Torami DP is going to primarily be something that just gets. It's like,
How's it
and I
going?
mean, I'm not saying you guys are trying to come up with it. I'm just like, yeah, like there's never gonna be like a silver bullet to it. It's just something you kind of gotta play around. I feel like there's no just like magic answer. It's just like, this is the one thing that beats this. It's like, it's too good of a move for that.
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes there's like, if you use a
yeah.
combination of these 3 or 4 things, then you can sometimes fight back against it,
Yeah.
and that would be already like force you
Yeah.
to not use it literally at every instance where it's usable. Just that would already be useful enough. And since we're all sticking it out with the game pretty long, you know, it's worth
Yeah.
learning.
No, I mean, having more counterplay is obviously good.
Yeah.
That's just like it's like ultimately like like it's everything is going to be like susceptible to like just like IDP later or IDP different.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, right?
Yeah.
But IDP later, if called out, is you can actually punish that, right?
For sure.
Because then you've landed and it's like a clear situation. Your guard can't see or something, depending on. Or
there's always a metagame to it.
Yeah.
There's always a metagame going.
For the technique, like what I was trying was like jump A, then clash into jump C and into jump A again, and then you go like either finish with a jump C to if I'm close enough to hit again, or like land and dash, and that's doable. It's just like I would need to train way more like often to get the timing correctly, and then being able to do that in match.
I thought that was a secret you were learning. That's why I was like, that's why I started earlier, by the way, with like. I said it multiple times, but it's like it never really come up in tournaments. That's something I tried to learn for Combo Breaker when I went there. Yeah,
I did talk about it, but I was like, that is definitely not coming up.
Yeah. But that's why I changed my sentence earlier, because I was going to say you were training that thing where didn't you say like I shouldn't mention that?
Not this one.
I did something.
Yeah. No, not this one. I already talked about it. I think it's like basically using the clash as a parry can definitely be used more often. But this one is also just, it's a big read and big risk, and might not give you much of a reward. So it highly depends. I think it can still be good, but for now I don't have like a setup that is an OF clash type of thing.
Is that? Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you were.
I'm gonna finish my sentence while you're talking. I don't know.
Yeah. My worry with Megumi's version of that is that she points downward decently, but at a dumb angle, where if you jump incorrectly into it, the DP will hit her legs. Right? What happened?
Sorry, I was just doing a like kind of random dive kick, and I tried to super it and just ate shit after immediately after the flash. Like the super flash literally just got like meatied by the dive kick. Like
that's
yeah, a lot of supers have the flash is fully invincible, but right after you generally lose it pretty quickly. So if there is a meaty in you and no clash box, you are just doomed.
Yeah. But yeah, like my worry is that if Megumi is too far forward, I think like the DP could hit like her from below in such a way that she won't clash with it. And if she is too far away, well, I'd have to see. I would want to see in what range do I land, because that then determines if I can do a punish and what sort of punish.
You should be able to punish every time if you can like dash under the last hit.
I think so, but
2A and stuff like that or something. But it is still tight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly. Staffy will hop on in a bit, but he needs to finish his gacha stuff and get breakfast.
Yes.
You see where his priorities are.
Yep. Gacha first, then breakfast. Gotta start your day with some rolls. Gotta get them SSRs or whatever.
I wonder if it is worst game.
Yeah, I did ask also because I'm curious.
Did it have like a second boom or something?
The English version came out.
Oh, I see. That's why. Okay.
That's finally finally playable for the
Yeah.
English.
Because Gigi played it yesterday too, but she's a weep, so it's like, you know, I thought nothing of it. Right, and Masabe was playing it, and he just plays all gacha games, so I thought nothing of it.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah. Horse races.
Oh.
Just crawl behind, grab, Kurami stolen. Despite not being a grappler, you could totally make that Jamiroquai meme with Torami.
Sometimes Torami feels like the grappler in this game.
Yeah, it's super hard, right? Like, you create a situation from which you then grab them in a spot they don't want to be grabbed in, and they die off of it. So it's like, yeah, you get...
Ooh.
Hmm?
Kurami?
Kurami.
Oh, yeah.
Kurami, yeah.
True.
And
Anyone with a
in
good
that-
astral.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the other people feel like a grappler if they have a good air throw. That depends on
Ryuko?
more things, I feel like.
He definitely...
Ryuko also has grappler vibes, yeah.
Ryuko is a actual very grappler vibe. Just
Yeah.
like... And people that can do the same but do not would be Cassie, but Cassie is already a grappler without that.
Yeah. But for example, Megumi has a good air grab. I don't think she has grappler vibes, right? It's not the only
No.
thing that matters.
No, indeed. But she could switch to more a grappler side if she want to. But she already has like the zoning and rush down like
Yeah,
on deck. That is so much bigger than that. So yeah.
exactly. Like the grab is more like an opportunist thing you do rather than something that you push for and then use to break the enemy's back, right? So it's ends up feeling different.
And I mean, I think a lot of the...
Just see into tutu.
Yeah.
A lot of the, like... I think a lot of the reason that Torami looks like that is also just because, like... It's like it's the factor...
Take the character model with you.
It's the factor of me being the person who plays the character, like the majority of the time you see Torami, it's me, so it's and that's definitely the approach I take to the character, because I'm already like I'm already kind of like I want to get one opening and win off of it. I'm tired of this neutral shit type player in like everything.
Which is not a very grappler thing, I want to say.
It's weird. It's like it's not. It depends on the game, because it's like there's the grapplers with there's the grapplers who get Oki off their command grabs, and there's the grapplers who don't.
Even if you get okay off of, I guess it depends. I guess there are a lot of grappler players that complain that they have to get in.
I'm not saying I need to kill you off one interaction. I'm saying that I want to like I don't want to get in again. I don't want to get in again. I want to get in your face once and then run offense for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I see.
Text character more than someone that will go back to neutral after.
Florida, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to vortex you or just kill you. Like that's my goal.
Yeah. I feel like depending on the grappler player, right? Like yeah,
like
there's strong satisfaction in just moving forward inexorably and the other person losing space. So it's like, ha, I'm coming for you again.
The like meta of Sailor Jupiter and Sailor Moon has like heavily started moving towards being kind of a vortex character who wants to like.
I mean, they
play at the. Who wants to play at the mid range and like use. Who wants to like play at the mid range and then like run mix with SPD and coconuts like for.
Yeah, wasn't that already the case? I mean, you also want to be close just in case you can get the cross up Tatsu.
The cross up is kind of a gimmick. But like it's just like it's like normally the Jupiter players like played for a long time like the like two extremes of either of basically just like I'm gonna be a full screen zoner. And then I'm going to throw you out so that you can go back into the zoning with the giant swing. And then I like me and Inva are the two Jupiters who started more playing a more aggression heavy game because like I just want to get people in the corner and then throw coconuts at them until they die, and SPD them until they die.
Yeah.
And I want to hold forward. And I mean that worked out. I won Combo Breaker.
Yeah. Congrats again. Yeah, but
like I always the point of the matter being that I take the spirit of not playing neutral very seriously. I take it with me everywhere I go.
Yeah, I see. To be fair, the only times I played Sailor Moon was against Vic and also as like Uranus.
Yeah.
So that.
I mean, Uranus, like honestly, like if you're playing the character at like a low level, like she's not gonna really be like that broken, like ultimately, because like it's like it's not like ST Akuma where like the broken stuff is immediately apparent and you can just do it. It's like it's like the forward dash abuse is like it's so specific in the ways that it's fucked up. Like even with the infinite, the character was like not considered to be like that good for a long time. It was like only when like the full ramifications of full screen of reversal forward dash were discovered that like the character became a problem, because like it's like honestly a lot of her moves kind of suck. It's just her oh okay
Sweep will not being pretty good.
Yeah, but it's like just broadly she's not like that like
high kick.
She's not that crazy. It used to be like widely accepted that like several characters beat her, which it's not the case anymore.
Yeah. Meaning
No,
even less of a case now that she's not even in the character select screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically no character loses to her because you can't even pick her.
Yeah.
People always say like winning off the character select screen, like Uranus players lose on the character select screen because
Definitely.
he's
Yeah.
not even there.
They're already out of the tournament. Yeah. How does Moon is in the recent tier list, I guess? I think Moon is very fun to play, but
she's I think she's usually considered like kind of upper mid. She's not like a she's not like a it's like the she's not like considered like the upper like echelon of the characters, but she's like still good.
Yeah.
And it's just that she's kind of hard.
Yeah. She definitely doesn't have any good long range poke either, if I remember correctly, which makes some stuff kind of hard or annoying.
Yeah. The thing, like, I think the upper echelon of characters is normally considered to be like Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, Mercury, in some order. It doesn't. The order is not really agreed on.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Neptune was like the water tornado fireball upwards.
no,
girl,
Neptune
right?
is the DP girl.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, the one with
tornado,
the violin. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the DP upwards is just and then like the middle of the pack is kind of Mars and Venus, and then the
Mars and Venus?
the Moon and Venus.
Okay.
And then the low tier girls, the low tier queens are Pluto and Chibi. As much as Chibi is like, I mean, I've framed it before as Chibi. Like, Chibi is essentially like a very good tournament character, but like she's not like a good character also.
Yeah.
Like,
she's good at being very annoying.
As a tournament character, she gains a lot from the fact that people are fucking tired, and people are tired and like mental stacked. It's just although, like, you know, she still has good matchups. Like, she still has some good matchups. Like, but like, she doesn't have any like outwardly like winning matchups. Like Jupiter is like an even matchup. And that's probably like her best matchup. That's like super relevant. And it really doesn't suit me because I can't do the thing. I can't vortex her at all. Her backdash is too good. TB double backdash beats all Jupiter offense.
If you put a coconut, she can select backdashing fully?
Well, yeah, because I mean, in the same way that she has the infinite backdash, like,
yeah,
the infinite backdash doesn't end up being like that. Like it's good, but like it's not like it's like
it's somewhat a gimmick-ish.
It's pretty high risk, high reward for Chibi against like, especially against like Jupiter, because like it's like the only thing, if Jupiter wants to try to get through, like the only thing Chibi can get is a throw which doesn't knock down. Like her throw doesn't knock down. Like that's part of the problem with the character. But like that's like the only thing that like Chibi can really do to like block like a character trying to beat the trying to beat the backdash. And like if the character gets through the backdash, like if Jupiter gets through the backdash, she just like gets like a SPD for free. Like, you know, it's like dude, Chibi needs to throw you like 5 times to make like 1 SPD of damage. So the like if these interactions are like roughly 50-50, like you're just like Chibi's just losing on average, like if she's trying to go for the infinite backdash, but like she can chain backdash still, and so if she backdashes twice, that's so many iframes that you can't meet her with anything. So double backdash is really good against Jupiter. But
Oh, I guess I clicked on something that I was not expecting. I wanted to repost like something and somehow Grok gave it 2 cents on who is Miyazaki, which that's very funny.
okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes
Miyazaki is a mountain in the Himalayas. I don't know. I don't know how
there's
bad
like a
Grok
there's a
is.
random there's like a button somewhere, like there's a button on there that like takes you to Grok for like any like
I
any
might have done, then I
post,
just
like, it's,
moved
like,
the window
it's
and...
like next to the share button.
Okay, yeah, that must be something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
And sometimes I try to copy a link to something and then it sends it to Grok and then it tries to
Yeah.
explain
So
shit.
Miyazaki is a passionate Asuka 100% competitor from Japan, strategizing with Megumi 3P Saint Tail Scholar. Okay.
Mhm.
I have no idea what the
What's that last
3P
part?
Saint Tail Scholar. Like, yeah, whatever that means. And aiming to dethrone rivals like now at KGP 2025 with a signature karate combo. Technically not wrong, but not with Megumi at least.
Yeah.
Miyaki is hyping up a Tokyo Asuka 100% fighting game event mastering combo and geeking out over retro game mechanics. Okay, the act community praised Miyaki Desu for organizing thrilling Asuka 100% event and winning tournament, fostering excitement and camaraderie. The random French word at the end. Okay, that's funny. There is a
exists in
quote.
English too.
What is the quote? If my defeat gave birth to a new duelist, then I have no regrets. Wow. Okay. Good.
Yeah, I like
Wonder what the context of the quote was.
I don't know. There is a link, but it is a link to Miyazaki's Twitter and not to where he said that. So, no context. Yeah.
yeah.
And I guess because I did it as a... I announced the summer challenge thing as a repost or whatever, like a quote retweet. I guess it's less shared by the algorithm or something, so I'm not really seeing that much. Like the weekly tweet I've done right after, more fair than bad. It's weird. To be fair, my Twitter numbers been going, at least for initials and stuff, going down and down and down.
Twitter doesn't make any sense. It's got too much algorithm stuff going on. It's like I like it's really odd. Sometimes they just penalize you for random shit, and like
I think there is 2 things mainly. One, I'm not on Twitter. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not talking non-stop and anything that really work like
Yeah.
for the thing. Second, like
Yeah.
since like they remove like that the likes are shared also,
yeah,
that made drop the numbers by a lot, I feel.
Yeah, probably.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's such a crapshoot to like share something on Twitter. I've looked at the like analyze because like I was sharing stuff on obviously on both Twitter and Blue Sky for like all of like Combo Breaker hype, right? Because like and like it's so it is like even though the reach should be so much better on Twitter, sometimes it's just fucking not for no reason. Even if you do all the best practices, oh, I didn't put the link in it, and oh, I didn't do this, and oh, I didn't do that, and like, it's still just like, well, it's just a crapshoot if it'll actually work or not. Like, and then like Blue Sky, it's at least consistent usually. Like people will see it and like it'll get shared. And usually the engagement's a lot higher. It's really weird. I don't really know like. I don't know. I mean, Twitter's been like this for a long time now, but it's just so weird. I like. It's like it's odd, you know, because I feel like a lot of the, and I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people have like left Twitter. Also, it's just because like a lot of people are primarily on Twitter for like, oh, I just want to like I want to share stuff like that I'm doing, right? Like I want to like be able to advertise stuff that I'm doing, and like it doesn't like work half the time.
Yeah.
So they just, I think I just get frustrated and leave.
Also, this one in with swap, I think. I think that'd be good.
Hello, I'm here now.
Oh, hey yo.
Hello.
Then yeah, that's perfect. Like that's
Good
your.
timing.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do the last one, and then yeah, we can swap it.
Yep. And yeah, I don't know, for Blue Sky having more engagement, I can see it, but I'm also not on it, so I don't really...
You haven't built any, like, you haven't built, like, any base for it at all. Like, no. it unfortunately does require, like, a little bit of, like, work. It requires a lot of elbow grease.
Exactly.
I can only tell you about my numbers, where it's, like, I have, like, less than half the followers I do on Blue Sky, but everything I post there does better.
Yeah, I can see that. To be fair, like, the few that are on it are people that would be very interested into Asuka and stuff, so that does make sense.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's just weird. I like... I wish finding stuff on, like, any website worked, in general.
Yes. That is a fair...
Yeah, I was just talking about this earlier in the EFC Discord, because a friend of mine posts videos all the time, but it's like incredibly hard to find stuff on both Twitter, Discord, and like anything.
Yeah.
Like, I think like I don't know. I grew up on Tumblr mostly, so I like the tagging system there. I always wonder why things don't have that, because that was actually like that's actually useful.
Yeah, tagging on Tumblr was super good, especially since you can always like search by tag on the user's page too.
But they even broke a lot of the tags on Tumblr.
I mean, Tumblr went to shit like a long time ago. I don't know how it is doing now, but like, yeah.
I forget which year. I think it was like 2016 or something like that.
It was 2018 was when they banned porn, so that was the year that it kind of like
that's a funny thing to implode on.
a lot of people were there for porn.
And no, I understand. I mean, I was there to read comics, right?
Yeah.
And that means that if you're looking through tags or other stuff, you're going to find a lot of people selling porn, right? Like porn requests.
Yeah, because more importantly, whenever they did do that ban, they also took it down on like the Apple Store, the App Store too. So they just went like downhill from there.
And now I'll let you host. Tell me when you're there.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
But yeah. And yeah, like personally, it's just I don't have anything that I really want to say on Twitter or anything, or like I just don't think about it. So I never had like the reflex to just blab constantly on it, and I don't really feel the need to. So I'm not sure I
think
really
I
want to
have
do that
2
either on
tweets.
Blue Skies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've been like, I've been way less on social media in general lately. Like, not that I haven't. I like, and it's not to say I don't like use it, but I don't spend that, like, I mean, unless you count Discord, obviously. I spend like a lot of my day on
Discord is different,
Discord,
yeah.
but like,
Okay.
but I like, I don't spend much of my day on like, I do a quick check in on like which I think is probably what it's honestly meant to be, but like I do a quick check in on like Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever the fuck, and then I see what's up, and then whenever I have, if I have a second, and then I stop.
I check
Yeah.
out like some select indie devs about once a month. I can't be on Twitter. I'm a hoarder when it comes to artwork. So I just try to avoid places that just have a bunch of good art on them because I
Yeah.
just scroll and save all the time.
That
so
is
I just
also
go to
one of
that.
my problem.
For some reason,
I
my
mean,
brain like broke, and I didn't know how to fucking host on Flashforward for a second. Whatever. Okay, I got it now.
I mean, to be fair, like how much gigabyte of picture do I have? I think like okay, it will take a bit, but yeah, I think I have at least 70 or more. Just
It's a lot of
wondering.
pics.
Yep.
They're
Oh, yeah.
ordered.
They are very well ordered mostly.
Mine are ordered by time that I saved them.
Yeah. I have a shortcut that create the template of like new series and stuff, so I can just immediately put stuff organized.
Makes sense.
I always debate between becoming an image hoarder and not becoming. I was like, okay, I don't want to become an image hoarder, but I also like I sometimes I like I do lose images that are online, and I start kicking myself.
Yes, so if
Yeah.
you never see them, you can't regret their existence not being reachable.
Like I hate it when they get lost. But I'm thinking that maybe I need to split down the middle. I need to start uploading things I really like to Donbaru.
I
That
guess
is another type of work that you can do, yeah.
It's like, well, this will be archived forever now. Okay.
Dan Boro or the fjords, and yeah.
Yeah. My host is up, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to join. It's just taking a long time as usual. Yep, there we go. Peak call? No, what are you doing? There we go.
That's a sad thing, like with Tumblr. It's like, hey, what about that one comic I read back then? Tumblr annihilated. It's gone. It's just okay.
Yeah, it's like
I don't think Internet Archive works a lot for that. I don't remember, but haven't tried enough, I guess.
Yeah, highly depends.
I might have to restart. Yeah, because the game is shown as 300 FPS. So I'll be right back. Yes, I really wonder why sometimes you just decide, yeah, you want to play at 200%, right? Right? No.
Yeah, this is Asuka 200%.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
240, 240%.
500%.
Yeah, I'm running it. My FPS counter says 240 FPS, so I actually am double. I'm double the Asuka.
120.
I'm double 120. I'm the superior warrior, but it only says that because my monitor is 240 hertz.
Let's see.
It's doing weird stuff with that, but it is like Yeah, like it for some reason like displays displays a different frame rate than it actually is. But yeah.
Play.
No specific context, but the other day I saw a post. It was on an indie game that I got during the summer sale, right?
Mhm.
And there were some people complaining that the game is a 30 FPS game rather than 60 FPS, right?
Yeah.
And one post in there was like, if it's not buttery smooth 90 FPS, I don't play video games. And it's like 90.
I bought a I like is that the or not sorry, is that the one thing like the is that the it's like the it's like a semi-recent like
girl
Japanese indie
rifle.
game pixel art Japanese girls shooting.
Yes,
Okay.
it was cute. I bought it. Okay, Nitro something.
I recently got a game that I thought
Nitro
you
Express.
might. Yes, that's what it was. I recently got a game. I recently got a kind of interesting Japanese indie game on
Mhm.
Steam. It was very cheap. It was $4. It was pretty cool.
Remember anything about it?
I'm
Yeah, I
back.
sent the link to it.
Welcome back.
It's still $4. It's still on sale.
So maybe I misunderstood, but what's the name?
No, I sent the link. Sorry.
Oh, you
In,
sent the
VC
link.
text.
Okay, yeah, VC text, my bad. Oh, Tomomi. I think I have that on my wish list.
Yeah, it's $4. It's $4.
Oh,
Yep.
why?
I mean, I already spent my
Yeah.
money. I was going to spend more money, but I got cock blocked by what's the
it is
word?
chunky. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why it's suddenly like this.
Debt. Or rather debt,
And now it's
because you
okay.
don't know. Yeah. Yeah, my summer sales loot.
Also, I got to try out Arcadia. It works like a charm. It's pretty
Oh,
good.
that's good.
The
Were you,
trial
did you
of the-
play? Were you playing SP2 on it?
I didn't play Asuka yet. I was stuck playing some weird fucking block game for my friend for like 8 hours. It's called Sorcerer's Maze. And I don't know, that game's kind of fucking tight, honestly.
Sorcerer's Maze. Interesting.
PlayStation.
Like between that entire 8-hour session, we like developed an entire meta on how to play that game.
Yeah.
My favorite block game to play on PlayStation is Magical Tetris Challenge. I've spoken about Magical Tetris Challenge before, though.
Yeah, the Disney one, right?
Magical Tetris, yeah, Magical Tetris Challenge cultist.
Yeah. Yeah, I organized a session of that because Skytanks requested it once.
Oh.
It's definitely something.
I really like it.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone though, but it's
Yeah.
it's perfect for me as somebody who doesn't normally like versus Tetris very much, and as somebody who like is really interested in specifically the puzzle and well management parts of Tetris.
That makes sense.
And as somebody who normally is a classic Tetris player, also, it's closer to classic Tetris than modern. So it has wall kicks.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's I don't know. It's kind of like TGM1.
Yeah.
It reminds me of TGM.
Just to ask Staffy real quick. So Sorcerer's Maze is like an Arkanoid? Like a versus Arkanoid?
I'm not sure what an Arkanoid is.
There's blocks up top,
Breakout.
you have a little platform, breakout, yeah. You have a little platform and the ball needs to be bounced back up. If it goes past you, you lose.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess a block breaker would also be what one could call it. It's just when somebody says like some block game, I'm like a block puzzle game? Like Tetris?
Yeah, I haven't played a bunch of games like it, so it was a pretty good experience.
I guess on Steam for some reason.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's Pico Interactive. Yeah, that explains it. It does not. It surely does not have online or anything. It's just, it's just
and
funny
if it
that
did,
it's
it wouldn't have rollback, so just duck station it, right? Okay. I have to write this. I have to look into this game. I like the idea of versus block breakers. The idea of them.
Yeah, I wish I recorded that session because again there was a lot going on in that game. There's a thing in that game called increase block that if you hit one of the blocks it just splits into two. So if me and my friend managed to get the ball to the top and it just kept infinitely breaking, there's meter in that game. You can just buy stuff with meter, so we just find ways to like spam crap in that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's on Arcadia. It plays really well. Still need to try Asuka on it, but my friend's been playing Tekken 3 on it, and he says it works well.
That's what like
Yeah.
most people seem to play on Arcadia. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
In the end, I guess we will never have Saturn on it. I guess like the few fun like I got with the dev put him off. I don't know. So sorry, I guess. But yeah. What if?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just stopped caring. To my understanding, he never really gave a shit about Saturn. He just kind of like did it for fun. Like I'm not trying to be inflammatory. It's just like he literally, I like looked in the Discord. He literally said like, yeah, I'm just doing this to like kill time until like next big thing,
Yeah.
like Death Station or whatever.
From what I understood, like some other person wanted like to play another Tekken version on it or whatever. Like someone.
It was for arcade. It was for arcade stuff primarily. It was for like RetroArch for the purpose of playing Tekken Tag 1, I would imagine, because Tekken Tag 1 is like the most relevant game that has rollback through RetroArch. Like that is not Saturn. Well, no, it's Tekken Tag 1 and Fighting Layer are the two games that are the most relevant. But yeah. You know, I mean, related to Beast Nest, related to Duck Station, we are getting Beast Nest soon from the original Duck Station dev. Which, surely Beast Nest will not be on Arcadia because, Ren, the Arcadia developer, hates Nintendo, like, a lot.
I see. This guy hates a lot of things.
Very, in a very odd way. Like, he said he'll never put any Nintendo console on Arcadia because it's for babies or something. I don't know.
I see.
They got doors what Nintendo don't. Somehow people from that era survive, I guess.
It's like a Sony thing specifically, I believe. But yeah, like he's I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, like
mature RPGs. I don't know. Like, what's the angle on that?
I don't know. Tekken
There
is
is no angle.
critical,
There's just a
and-
fanboy. Like
Yeah,
I don't know what you're trying
he
to
also
find.
says,
The angle of the.
He also,
yeah,
says,
but
he also like said a lot of stuff about like
argument.
Tekken is for adults and like Street Fighter is for babies and stuff. So like he's one of
Yeah,
those.
okay, so it is like like early 3D, like 2D sucks and that sort of person. Okay.
But yeah. But BeastNest, the first BeastNest alpha test is gonna be next Thursday. I'm really looking forward to that. I am so excited to not have to deal with SNES 9X anymore.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely willing to bet that like I'm genuinely willing to bet that like it's better than SNES 9X on its first alpha. Based on what he's been saying, like based on what Heat has been saying about like he just like joined the SMS netplay night the other night, and he was just like watching. He was spectating some SNES 9X, and he was like, "Wait, wow! It actually sounds like this. Like the audio actually works like this. How did they do that?" And stuff like he was saying. He was like, "How did they manage to make it like this?" Yeah. How did the fight game SNES 9X developers manage to make it this bad? What the fuck happened?
Oh wow, didn't clash with my jump C somehow?
But yeah, like that's dropping on like the 9th or 7th.
It's not. I don't think it's going to be. It's not going to be a public alpha test. But if you really want to sneak into it, it's going to be in the. It's going to be in the like.
I got pinged for it, but
you got pinged for it. Okay, if you got pinged for it, then maybe it's going to be more public than I thought. It's going to be in the. But it's gonna be in a couple days. It's
yeah.
What's Thursday? He decided to schedule it around Sailor Moon S net play night. Like it's gonna be on that night because he wanted to get as many people in the Sailor Moon server like on it as possible.
Yeah.
Is the person who's developing it are they in the scene often?
No. He'd never played SMS before we all saw his tweet about BeastNest, and we all replied to it and was like, please, 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 please. We were all like basically looking like the most desperate imaginable. He was mostly developing it because he was in the Gundam Battle Assault 2 community.
Oh, okay.
And so he was playing Endless Duel with them, right? He was trying to play Endless Duel. And then we reached out. We decided to make contact. We decided to make contact because we were like, hey, we know maybe more than anyone how bad SNES 9X is. We know a lot about the Super Nintendo and how to test netplay on our game and what to look for. We've been down this road many times. Like, come in, we'll do anything for you. We would kill a man for you.
Sailor Moon's the biggest SNES netplay community, right?
I would say like it's the biggest community of a fighting game. Yes.
Well, even I guess maybe people play original Mario Kart, but. I think of a lot of SNES games.
No, for fighting games, I know a friend of mine likes the TMNT game.
Yeah, but TMNT doesn't have a netplay scene in the way that Sailor Moon.
Yeah, like co-op games is a little different, right?
No, talking about tournament fighters.
Oh, the tournament fighters. Okay, yeah, like I forgot about tournament fighters, but yeah, like that is a little smaller.
Tournament fighters actually did just have a really big bracket at CEO. But I think a lot of that was due to the fact that it had a big pop bonus. It's like yeah, you're gonna get like 56 people if you have a fucking $300 pop bonus. for a free bracket.
Yeah, that's good though. But yeah, I guess there's TMNT.
There's no real TMNT tournament fighters like NetPlay scene that I'm aware of that like actually grinds.
Yeah, okay.
I like, yeah, same with Gundam Wing. Like, there isn't really like a scene. Like these scenes haven't really had the opportunity to develop because of the fact that the net play is so bad. Like, Sailor Moon had the advantage of already having an offline community.
Yeah.
And having people that were so passionate about the game that they put up with the net play. But, you know, you for other games, you kind of need to get people in the door. And, like, TMNT has had some stuff at varying times, but, yeah.
Yeah, that was my impression too. It's not like there aren't other
it's the other
potentially interesting SNES fighting games, but yeah. But even outside of fighting games, like other than the first Mario Kart, is there really anything that would really benefit? For Super Bomberman, but you can play other Bombermans, right? So it's like, I don't know.
There is an oddly large scene for there's a lot like an oddly large fan base for a lot of the Super Nintendo sports games.
Like Madden?
Yeah.
Oh, NBA Jam, I guess.
No, not even NBA Jam, dude. Okay, like if you search up RetroArch netplay information, a large amount of the RetroArch netplay information is from people playing NHL 97 on Super Nintendo on RetroArch.
Okay, I see.
On the Nippy, we also see like Mario Bros. People playing online.
But people playing.
I believe Super Mario Kart is the most popular like actual like thing. Like I don't know how organized the community is, but I think it's the most popular game broadly speaking.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd definitely be a fun trip, just like see how the sport video game scene is.
Yeah. But okay, I wasn't aware of that. Like they have tournaments, events, something?
Yeah, they like do stuff.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know everything for it, but like I don't know everything about it, but like all I know is that they like had their own forum and they're like let me like find like it's sorry, I don't know why I said NHL 97. NHL 94. Like check out forum.nhl94.com.
I'll take a look
94 forums.
Oh, you could still drink and stuff.
There's like a lot of like, as you can see, these forums are actually quite active for a forum that like for a forum in 2025. A niche interest forum in 2025.
I mean, for a niche forum in 2025, yes.
Yeah.
But also, I only find like 2 handfuls of posts from this year. So.
But the point is, this is like a thing. I don't know everything about it. I don't know everything about like, but there are a few other like Netflix. I mean, like on the other sports like football prefers Tecmo Super Bowl by far. That's the Tecmo Super Bowl on NES has a pretty big following.
Like just regular NES?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Tecmo Super Bowl has like a yearly like meetup in. All of these events are in Wisconsin. I don't know what's going on in Wisconsin, but I'm very close to Wisconsin. I live in a part of Illinois that's so far north that it sometimes gets called like Illisconsin. I don't know why they're playing so many sports games up there, but like old sports games. But yeah, they have like a yearly like in like Milwaukee, they have like a yearly like Tecmo Super Bowl like tournament like meetup, and they do yearly roster update hacks to match current NFL rosters. And they actually play on those.
That super didn't come out. That sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know like what I think like Panel de Pawn mostly plays on their own client. They've had their own client for a while that's like an open source like recreation called Panel Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So I think they primarily play on that. I think the Bomberman people primarily play on Power Bomberman, which is a similar thing. It's also a fan game.
Yeah, I see.
Like people who want to play Bomberman mostly play Power Bomberman at this point. People who want to play like people who want to play Mario Kart and people who want to play fighting games are, and I suppose people who want to play NFL are probably gonna be happy about these things. I wonder if the NHL guys give a shit about SNES 9X sucking. I wonder if they've been like, this is so shit. Why is this so bad? I wonder if they even play on SNES 9X. All the things are about RetroArch, so maybe it's RetroArch. I wonder if RetroArch even has problems for those games, because like RetroArch has problems for fighting games. Like it's bad for Gundam Wing and Sailor Moon. Like it has a lot of one-sided rollbacks and stuff. It's like honestly still a miracle that this works so well, and that SNES works so badly on RetroArch.
Yeah. I hadn't thought about it before, but I sort of had before thinking about it and talking about it just now. I would have had the subconscious impression that it's the Super Nintendo. There's got to be a lot of communities based on Super Nintendo stuff, right? But I guess there's actually not that much that would transfer to that.
It just doesn't. It's just like a lot of the classic multiplayer games on the Super Nintendo got sequels, right? You know, it's like they got sequels, they got follow-ups, they got kind of outmoded in some way.
Yeah. Because there used to be this thing called, wow, I forget the name. Oh, I mean, that existed. But no, I mean like during the Super Nintendo's lifetime.
Oh yeah.
It was the sort of like versus leaderboards.
Oh yeah.
The specific service for that.
X-Band or whatever.
X-Band, yes. So there were a couple of fighting games and I think racing games and some other stuff on there. Also for Mega Drive. Obviously, as usual, Brazil really strong with that. So that just gave me the impression that maybe there would be people from that. But yeah, like a lot of it was fighting games or some other thing that has sequels like you mentioned, right? And with the fighting games, well, I'm aware of those communities. we don't have a weapon lore community, right? That's just how that is. Would one come into existence? And maybe, but yeah, you'd have to have the netplay first, kind of.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't.
And it's also it's like so many of those communities were playing the arcade ports, right? Like they were playing ports of arcade games.
Yeah. Whether two people play 2x of arcade,
you
right?
can play the arcade game now, yeah. So like,
yes, there are, but Weapon Lord would be an example, and Sailor Moon and TMNT of games that are natively like SNES games.
Certainly, but I'm saying like like a lot of the communities that would be like built around that are like it's like. I'm just saying to add to your point, right? Like expand, like a lot of the games that were even played at the time, like either they don't have communities now, or the communities have moved on to just playing the real arcade games.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Like most of them that I recall offhand were just straight up ports from arcade games.
All of the footage like I've seen that survives of people playing X-Band from the 90s is people playing Street Fighter, and they're just gonna play Street Fighter.
Oh, good turn around.
Yeah. For the fighting game.
And worst part is they're forced to play new challengers half the time. You know, they had to play Super Nintendo new challengers.
Yep.
Like, it's like fate worse than death.
Yeah.
But I think and I think a lot of the Super Nintendo multiplayer is best known as co-op. You know, it has a lot of really good co-op.
Yeah, that one's easy to find things. Like Vic pointed out, like we obviously some Mario Brothers 3 people, right?
Yeah, like Taki and Rocky, Goof Troop.
I guess
all the beat 'em ups. All the beat 'em ups. Not all the beat 'em ups. Final Fight famously not co-op, but
Final Fight 2 is. I had that on SNES. And obviously Turtles in Time, people love that game.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, like I guess as a kid I did do like a max difficulty 1cc of TMNT on SNES, but I wasn't aware of any of these concepts. It's just I liked the game, so I played it until I did that, and then I was like, there's nothing else to do in this game. By the way, that's not a difficult achievement. This game is gotta be easy. Just I can't speak for the arcade version, which is slightly different. It has at least 2 different bosses that are not in the SNES game.
Turtles in Time, I believe Turtles in Time SNES is actually slightly harder in the arcade version, but it might depend on the dip switches and shit. Turtles in Time Super Nintendo is certainly longer than the arcade version.
Yes, because you have that huge pirate stage and something.
Technodrome.
Yeah, the Techno right with Tokka and Razor. That's also not in. In
there really.
Game. You can make the Tokka and Razor kill each other.
Surfer, but it's different.
Actually, is it?
Or wait,
I don't.
No, it's not.
Is.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, wait, I'm right. Yeah. I was right.
You were correct.
I was right at first, and I second guessed myself. And then,
yeah, it's based on that specific Rat King toy, right? With the where he's on the boat thing that existed at the time. Well, and
I was like,
the monsters.
I was like the Super Nintendo. Yeah, like I mean that's part of the reason I like the version was better though. It has like a bunch of different levels. It has a bunch of extra levels. It adds so much stuff.
Yeah.
I grew up playing that game a lot too. So my older brother introduced me to it. And I was like, wow, this is awesome.
But yeah, there are quite a few good co-op games on SNES. So that makes sense.
Yeah, like it's like ultimately, yeah, like I think the fighting games can have a moment. Like I think like Ranma has never really had a scene here, but like I think I could see Ranma like. I can see Ranma getting a little bit of traction, especially because it has the 60 FPS patch now, which I think makes it so much more
Oh,
playable.
does it? Okay, that could help.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, it's actually it's night and day.
Just to clarify, we're talking about the
Shogi Rambutan. Shogi Rambutan, yeah.
Okay, that is the one with the funky hitboxes, right?
Yes.
That's the one that's for that kick.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, I love that game.
Yeah, like a hacker basically went in and was like, oh my god, this game is so badly optimized, holy shit, and fixed all the optimizations and like added like an extra like chip to the ROM essentially, and like it runs at 60 FPS now with no slowdown. Like
if the scene were adopted,
I think the Japanese scene probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I think that a Western scene forming now would probably play it.
That would be kind of, because like then like Western and Eastern scene are playing like incompatible versions of the same game. That's kind of sad.
That's not the only time it's happened. But yeah,
Yeah, that happened multiple times, yeah.
I just don't know any examples.
Oh shit.
But I mean, like there's like quite a few like things where they play different arcade revisions, of different games, like between Japan and Japan and the West.
Thing. Yeah.
That's one. Like there's some more minor revision stuff. Like
so that changed. Did Japanese actually adapt it? That with
that
because
did happen, but
Fightgate, right? So
there's some that they like it's Smash 64 is a pretty infamous one that the Japanese scene did eventually like switch to the American version, but Smash 64's balance is completely different on the Japanese version. And so that's just a pure like schism of like that it just the American version is just a completely different game. It has a different tier list, like they're very different.
I knew Melee had different revisions early on.
Melee had different revisions, but like Melee had like
it's mostly not in TSC though, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, I mean there's a difference between like 1.0, 1.01 and 1.02. Like 1.02 is the main NTSC version. Like that anybody played, like people didn't really play like 1.01 on purpose really, and like most of the like 1.01 stuff only affected characters that are already very bad. Like 1.02 nerfs Bowser, which is cool, but but like just for practicality reasons, 1.02 became the standard because it is by far the like easiest one to get a hold of, because that was the one that they reissued as the player's choice version. And so that had the most copies flying around, and it was the easiest to reliably get because 1.0 and 1.01 you couldn't tell the difference by just looking at them. Also 1.0 has some really whack mechanics in general that are fixed in 1.01. But yeah, then PAL is a balance patch. Like it's like a minor balance.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Minor that would change some tier list placement or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's minor. It's fairly major. But it's also kind of minor. Like it's weird. It's like the biggest hits are Marth, Falco, Sheik, who are all notably very good characters, who are all made significantly worse. Yoshi notably gets a sizable buff, as do a couple other characters.
I'm set for top shield, let's go.
But I think that PAL just kind of eventually, like, it was just, they were outnumbered by like America and Japan being a unified front of playing the same version of the game, and PAL not. Like, it eventually just made more sense for them to switch to NTSC than vice versa. And like the thing about PAL is that it is a balance patch, but it also notably doesn't hit Fox very much, which is like not. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's like he's like the guy, right? If you're gonna nerf anybody, it might be that guy, but they didn't nerf that guy that much. So, like it doesn't like necessarily have awesome effects on the metagame overall.
Neo is asking if it didn't nerf Jigglypuff, and that I don't remember.
I believe Jigglypuff has a mix of stuff. I can't remember right now.
Oh, fucking jab. You landed first? Wow, okay.
Jigglypuff even considered strong in the small amount of time between the publication of like NTSC and PAL. I feel like that's not really like a lot of time.
Yeah, that's something you can.
Puff was already considered fairly strong. Puff wasn't considered like a note character yet, but like
it was not in 1 month.
Like a full year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's generally like how much time there is between like NTSC and PAL for most games.
Back then, at least.
Yeah.
Depends.
No, but yeah. Come on.
Yeah, like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, like. Yeah, no, Puff doesn't get changed at all in PAL. Like, Puff gets indirectly buffed a lot. Well, okay, no, Puff gets hit by the very heavy nerf of, she now gets affected by she now gets affected by Bowser's down throw. In NTSC, like, Bowser's down throw doesn't work on Jigglypuff and Mr. Game & Watch due to some weight-dependent throw animation shenanigans.
Bowser cannot catch anything in EW.
You cannot catch a brick now. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. And then Brawl PAL got like immediately discarded as soon as it was possible because PAL Brawl was 30 FPS instead of 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like that it was because they did a very bad job converting it to 50 hertz.
Okay, but if you end up with 30, I can't really say that that's a conversion to 50.
It's not even really, but it's just that is what they did.
The intent?
The intent was to make it less than 60, and I guess they just
shaved it in half.
Yes.
Okay, I guess so. Wow.
Like PAL does have like a PAL 60 mode because like 60 hertz PAL like PAL 60 was pretty common at that point. I mean it was in Melee too, but like it's just
Oh, nice.
it's just like,
so is the PAL 60 mode 30?
no, the PAL 60 mode is 60. It's just like yeah. There is no point in using the PAL ROM for Brawl because it means that you have to go into the settings and make it be 60 FPS. And it's like, why are we doing this? Well, like as soon as like, I say it was immediately discarded. Like it's more so like as soon as like the option was given to like put it onto like ISO loaders and stuff, or even just like you know, like if it was a region unlocked Wii, like they'd take the like opportunity because like it's like fucking yeah. Also like PAL never worked with Project M either. Nope. That was another big issue.
I made it work once by unlocking and making it recognize as like the wrong version. It worked once. Second time I tried to boot, it never boot again. I never understood why.
It was never built to work with PAL. I don't fully know the specifics of why, but I assume there's something going on down there and deep end of that made it not work. But like, I mean, like PM was a big deal for all of Brawl's lifespan, so
yeah. The funny thing is, like, I'm pretty sure like
all of Brawl's lifespan and beyond.
Yeah. All the other like mod were working fine with PAL, like Brawl Plus, Minus, and stuff like that. Were working perfectly fine. I did play a lot of Minus. It had dumb shit in it. It was fun.
I love Minus. We're still updating that to this day.
They are really. Oh, that.
It's like I think its last major update came out like last year.
Damn.
Like, they're always adding weird new shit to it. They added Ridley to it at some point. They added Ridley, Mewtwo. They added like Roy, Mewtwo, Ridley, Pichu, Waluigi.
Okay, sure.
Waluigi is finally in a Smash.
Yeah, he's in Mama Hits. It's pretty crazy in that game. I mean, everybody is crazy, man. But he has some Slayer shit. He has like dandy stuff, almost.
I see. He has legs for it, I guess.
Yeah. A lot of his moves are based on the only game that Waluigi was a villain in was the Dance Dance Revolution. Was the main villain in was the Dance Dance Revolution Mario game. He was the main villain of that, so he has a lot of the dance moves from that. That's like a lot of his moveset.
DDR dandy stuff. Got it.
Yeah. He also made his they made his they made the Mewtwo in that game really broken. I played Mewtwo in that, and I think I made all my friends hate it because I don't know. He's like ridiculous even for a Brawl Minus character. It's just impressive.
Oh, gonna be a hurting.
Pikachu in like the first or second version of like 1.1 or 1.2, I forgot exactly.
Oh, no
and
TD.
it was like so broken. The back here I could like basically drag down like to the blast zone, and I come back and they can't, and then like it was just so good.
Mewtwo gets like 3 teleports that he can act out of in midair, and he can also hit stun cancel with them, and momentum cancel with them, and Yeah, I mean, I don't even really need to say it. Like, I don't even really say that much else other than that. It's just, he gets three teleports that he's fully actual out of during his airtime.
Yeah, that's already pretty good. Oh shit. Also, I guess I didn't pay attention to time, but yeah, we should like swap at some point, try to cycle
Oh yeah,
on more rotation or something.
for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That grabbed me from there? Wow, okay. It did a lot of input without my consent, but sure, that worked. But yeah, I guess something we didn't ask as soon as you got here, but Teppy, what were you playing as a gacha? Were you playing Numa Musume?
I am playing that, but I was doing Girls Frontline 2 stuff.
Yes. Because man, there is so many Numa Musume tag in the server as we were talking earlier. So many people are playing that. I'm so dead. I'm alive. Whoa, what? You clashed through and hit me? Damn. Should we do a last one or should we swap now? Actually, where are you at in your match, Steffi?
We're on round 3.
Then we can wait a bit, I think.
Yeah, I'll take it. Right.
GG and everything. I guess there will be one repeat anyway where you slice it, so whatever. I guess Taffy, any preferences of who you want to fight against?
Nah, just surprise me.
Okay, coin flip. Let's go. No, head or tails?
Tails.
Let's see. Flip. I guess you'll play if you win. Tails, you win, so you're fighting Steffi. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Only
Mayo.
has to go.
Okay, but then I'm watching you. There you go. Easy.
Let me reset the chart.
Put that away.
Alright, I will put my host up, I suppose.
Uh, loading, loading.
Come on. Just give it to me, game. It's just one measly pixel.
What are you trying to get?
Sorry, it's just to get the. I almost killed. I was a magic pixel away from killing.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I finally have like the thing, so I will join suddenly right in the middle. Oh, start of the round.
One thing I'm trying to learn how to do better is like I'm trying to learn how to air throw with down more, or with back more. Because I want to like, I don't want to leak 6B as much when I land if I don't get the air throw in like certain situations.
No, yeah, I see what you mean. So grounded to avoid, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Though it's risky because like if they're holding forward,
It's mostly in like, you know, in like wall tech situations where I'm trying to punish with the air throw. Where if I leak 6B, that's a lot worse for me than if I leak if I were to leak another button. I don't want it to move me forward that far.
Yeah, that's right. Just like if they manage to tech grab, they might actually grab you because back B does not tech grab, right? That's kind of like the risk of that.
Yeah.
Hey, the street cat is back.
Oh wait, you're not Kyoko. I can't do that.
A bit heavier than Kyoko. More muscle.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, confirm. And that's done? Okay, no. I wish like that the dive would pop up a bit further up, I guess, launch a bit higher, like that you can actually get conversion more easily from it. The flip is so hard to just...
Yeah, flip is incredibly inconsistent.
Yeah. Because I feel like if it was consistent, that'd be like such a better option. Like overall, like to punish or some stuff. There'd be like an actual like 50-50 from like the dive or the throw too. Would make her even more scary, but I mean, works for her.
Man, I have like a jar of pickles,
Okay.
but I can't open it. I've put it in hot water. I use leather gloves to help me, you know, pull on it. Like,
Just
I've been mashing a scissor onto the top to maybe like bend it out of shape and make it like easier to open. I got nothing.
if you have like a flat knife or like a rounded edge knife, you can just put it between like the stuff you
Like in
close
the
it
side?
with. Yeah, on the side, and like twist the knife to try to make some hair like get in.
Like to bend it out of shape, basically. Yeah, I can. Yeah,
Not really,
actually,
not really bend it. You just have like some hair.
that seems to
just-
work though, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that can work.
Like, if I- yeah,
Ooh,
it didn't really occur to me that I could like bend it out from there. Yeah, like I have relatively fragile arms, and on top of that, so. You gathered that? Yeah, I'd be playing more if I wasn't. Yeah. Like usually some method works, right? Just let the heat kind of expand it and then just give it a shot, but man, it's just... It's not even medicine or something dangerous for children, right? It's just fucking pickles. Just let me eat my food.
it will be interesting to see if anyone from the Japanese community can like catch up to Miyazaki, like in this month. But
But for LimitOver or
for
SD?
LimitOver, for SP2, Miyazaki is not top. There that we now like, can anyone just get close to now? That'd be hard because now it's so good. Actually, yeah, now might participate at LimitOver now. That'd also be very curious to see how that goes. I assume they will also still play with Toramida Handicap 5. Will certainly not change that.
That worked, Vic.
Oh, nice. That did
Yep.
help.
I cannot eat these on their own. To be fair, I ordered ones where I really liked the taste of them, and they were like, "We didn't have those. Will you accept these instead?" I was like, "Well, better than none, I guess." But yeah, I can eat these with pancakes later this week. Okay, I'll put them back. But yeah, I don't know if anyone can... Like, now you said is currently...
I'm saying SP2 now is just untouchable, right? right now. I think he won like the majority of the tournament, if not all. Like the split between like top 1 and top 2 in scores numbers also of their league is like crazy. I think like by more than 50% of the point or something. I forgot exactly.
Yeah, someone would have to do that consistently for the rest of the year.
Yeah. And yeah, for LimitOver, like Miyazaki is the one that definitely knows the most. As they play with handicap 5, Torami Saru type can still like do it, just need to finish a combo, and Megumi just die, so...
And not just her. But yeah,
I mean, literally every character will die.
Yes, but like, the 21 stun is making it even more easy than needed. So I guess like with handicap 5, the 1 stun difference is not as big as it could be in handicap 4.
Yeah, I think
it's the
like...
block, like the area that you get to play around with before you are too far away from the corner, so that you will indeed get all of the stun, then die, is very small. But,
yeah, I think like the biggest problem with Saru is just like the I don't know. It's like it's the combos like going through the harder combos isn't really the biggest problem, because like he does do that, but like that's fine. Like, it's whatever. Like it's like because Tommy still does so much damage that it's like it ends up kind of working out, but like he just goes for very questionable things in neutral a lot, and I think that's more like the issue.
I remember like last time they played. Go ahead.
It's just he uses fireball in neutral, and I like want to scream every time.
Yeah. I remember he was not as tight as it could have been in the first few times he played LimitOver. I wonder if it's also because he realized, or like that the Torami optimal like combo is maybe not as cool as what you'd like to do in general, or maybe something like that is not as hype. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just like it's like he's still doing good damage even if he does like cooler routes, right? It's just the neutral is just not there. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
Ultimately, like if he just had if he had neutral if he had the neutral locked down and was still doing like kind of shitty combos with Handy 5 Tarami, you're still killing people. And like
that is fair.
You're killing people less hits even if you're dropping them. Like you're killing people in you're killing people in it takes a couple interactions like if you're dropping them, but like it's not like it's not like it's doing nothing.
That is fair, yeah.
Like you're probably doing as much damage like per opening as the character like I don't know, like a drop Handy 5 like style combo is probably like I don't know, it's like can't remember off the top of my head. That's probably close to like what Ryuko is doing off of a hit at least, like probably more sometimes.
There should be more.
I mean, dropped is a really broad term, so I can't really. It depends on when the drop is and where and how and what but yeah, like it's the point is it does. She's doing a lot, but yeah, like it's if you're trying to like just kind of mash lights and do like if you're trying to just like mash lights and like shoot fireballs, like you're I don't know, it's really weird.
Yeah, indeed.
You gotta use the cheat move.
After that, there was like the QI. The QI is alright with it, and I mean, he can play definitely neutral with Genichiro, so that can do it, but he has less knowledge and time on LimitOver, so I don't think he can win against Miyazaki for sure. But yeah. If Nao join this one, I'm curious like who he will play. He will play like I don't know, Tamaki or Ryoko, or he will actually go for top tiers. I don't think he has a problem to just switch to a top tier either. I mean, which last time at KGP he did pick also Karori in AVG2, so yeah.
Yeah. Not sure if that transfers to us, but yeah.
I mean, Asuka he played Kathy, Tamaki, and Ryoko. Two of them are like in the high tier, top tier, and I guess Ryoko is just under, so yeah.
Filter off, please. That was uppercut opportunity. Onyo.
Oh, did that 5
this
beat
is not
the
the back
street fighter early? Huh.
Yep. That was a certified Megumi moment.
Damn, 5 anti-air? Let's go.
Ooh, boom.
No. Boom so much that you crashed like the spectator net play.
It froze up on the player side too, actually.
Okay.
I,
The big Megami nuke that nuke everything, even the net play.
Yep. Why do my characters do this? Remember in Umineko when they brought out the Steam version and the Candy Witch that I was playing, if she used her super, it desynced the net play?
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Yeah. That did get fixed
Yeah, very
eventually,
quickly.
but yeah. Anything.
A lot of the time, I just like after I land like a low like jump B on somebody, I just like press 2B and like through sheer force of will decide that it'll hit, even though it's probably not gonna combo, and it usually does.
Sheer force of will, you don't hit confirm and just press the buttons.
Well, it's actually almost impossible to like hit confirm that link. Like it is like the difference between it comboing and it not comboing is like not really perceptible. Jump in hit stun is so weird in this game.
Yeah.
What exactly? I guess I blinked on that part.
Jump B to 2B.
Oh, yeah. I would need to land the jump B very deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, like, I just gave up mostly to just go jumping into a 2B. Most of the time, I always do a 2A because that's safer. Like, if I do 2B, I just got reversal multiple times and then that journey doesn't end well for me.
Yeah.
It's something I kind of find weird. I wonder why like champions don't have hit stun at all. Like, yeah, pretty weird that you can not jump on someone and be sure to have a combo after.
It's fucking hard to jump in on somebody and hit them like in this game, like on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not especially easy. It's not like you get it all the time. People are jumping around all the time and people are auto guarding. Like
Exactly, like with just auto guard as like a concept, like why would you nerf the jump ins even more? And it feels kind of weird.
Tarami, I will say Tarami J5A tends to work a shocking amount of the time, though. It tends to link into stuff like a shocking amount. But I think actually in general, a lot of the time J5As are like surprisingly decent hit stun.
If you continue to mash them and you can blend with them, Johnny, that can be a good jump in. If you just do one on top of the dome, I don't think that will combo most of the time.
For Tarami, like when I'm doing corner resets and like side switch stuff, like a lot of time I'll incidentally happen to hit them and I just link it. Like it just like kind of works. But I think that's because Tarami's goes a lot lower than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Not a lot, like not everybody else's, but like almost everyone.
It can hit weird cross up in the corner like that, so I can see it too.
Yeah, but like I think that just hit. I'm fairly sure. That just linked. I'm fairly sure. Like. I've gotten it with like Tamaki Jump as well.
Really? Okay.
But that's because that's like a similar. That's also similarly like low.
Yeah. See. Yeah. And then you try with Jumbi, and Jumbi you need to be like deep in them for like, actually link it to anything else.
Yeah. But I think it's just because of the meatiness of the like unlimited active frames.
Yeah. That was weird. Multiple layer of jank and mix up were there. Jump sixes are weird also at jump ins, as they pop people in the air but don't air knock down. It's a really weird way to land and do a combo on someone. That's unfortunate. Oh. I'm surprised you did.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Surprised that you didn't do like a 2-2C to close the corner.
I could have done that. But I didn't think about it.
Yeah. So sometimes.
See that combo?
Yeah. transfer a lot of damage. Oh no! Too low.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Funky. Trying to infinite double jump against all. Or being Nana. I mean, yeah.
I'm just trying to get some extra credit on my stun.
Uh-oh. 1-6B like side swap. Wow, I can't. Weird punish. That worked.
It's a guts crush, technically. Kind of.
I know, I guess. But I feel like 3 is risky sometimes because like some supers or like some move as soon as they land, they recovers. So yeah, it can be tough sometimes to punish that with a 3. Yeah, I guess I could have didn't look at time, could have like do one more rotation, but I think I'll stop after watching this one.
Okay. I'll
need to go
eat
eat
then too, because it is getting kind of late.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, could have done a rotation, but I forgot. Was talked and stuff, and as usual, I forget. Jumpy is such a better cross-up than I thought at first. Counter me. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's
I wonder if she can make it ambiguous enough to hit out of her.
Yeah.
no. Wait, Jumpy? Really?
I've seen the... So you like... whatever, like... firefighter noises. Anyway, yeah, I've seen either you or someone else who just land a deep cross-up that was quite ambiguous on where she would land after. And it kind of made her pop on one side, but I forgot which one right now.
But like it actually broke out her?
Broke what? Sorry, I guess I
Actually, it actually broke out her?
Oh, that break auto guard?
No.
Yeah, that's
no.
what you responded
Oh.
to.
My bad. Then
I was saying I'm wondering if she could do it, and
Yeah.
you said yes.
I thought she yeah, no, I
Yeah.
thought you said
I
that she
don't
convert
think that,
out of
I
it.
don't think she could break auto guard with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
And no,
Like,
she
she
can
make it quite ambiguous, but I don't think that she has anything that breaks auto guard. I could see the potential of something that involves like J5A cancel to JP.
Yeah, that I could see that too.
Just because of J5A collision box
Yeah.
movement, like I could see it doing something funky, but I would have to like lab it out really hard,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
which
pretty sure actually...
I might do, but
yeah,
that
it
in
might
the
be
air.
easier than it seems, right?
Yeah. That in the air
That's
can
like a
definitely work with momentum, right? Where you do a jump A or jump B on one side and the jump C on the other, right? That can work, but that can like universal. Like for a grounded auto guard break, that'd be a bit tougher to do.
I will play one more. I don't know if it's gonna leave
Well,
now.
if
or
you're playing
what,
just
but-
one more, I can just definitely watch. If
Okay.
you're saying you're playing one more after that, I'm definitely leaving.
No, I'm not. This is gonna actually be the last one. I saw that we were at 14. I want to hit 15. I want to hit a round number.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, it will bring a great shame upon my bloodline.
At least. Yeah, the dash 5A clash into 5C's kind of risky, I think. If you just see with the jump and solve there.
Oh fuck! I missed the cancel. I'm kind of actually bad at the cancel of 2-2B to 2-1-4C because I don't do it very often, or like I never, or not that I don't do it very often, but I don't practice.
Yeah.
I haven't practiced it like at all.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's more so just that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you don't have in hand, so every time you're thinking, oh, I should do that, the time you're thinking that, you basically is not. You don't have it in hand, yeah. Yeah. When you sing too much.
My air chains are also like getting to the point where they're like good enough that they're like
Why did that
close to. Well, okay, in the middle of a health bar, they're not going to be close to damage of a 2-1-4C, but at the end of a health bar, my air chains are close to the damage of a 2-1-4C because of guts.
Yeah.
I don't know why they plugged that whip from that actually.
Yeah, that was so weird that like the entire thing whipped, not just one hit or something, just like that's kind of crazy.
Alright, GG's.
GDs. Okay. Yeah. I get something I should have asked before, but like, is anyone moving or like doing something in vacation? Because I kind of want also to do another like online tournament, but I don't know if anyone will be here during summer.
During the summer, so I'm going to be around all summer. I ended up not going to Boston Blue Beach episode this year, so like that was gonna be my one travel event, so I'm not going. So I don't think I'm doing anything this summer other than like random shit. Uh, is when the fuck is Vortex Gallery again? I don't. Is that
end August? Normally
End
early
of August, yeah.
September type of thing.
yeah?
So there is definitely that at least. But yeah, wondering if could do something like late July or early August or something. But maybe we'll just wait for Vortex Gallery. I think there is like
Yeah.
the anniversary, but like been trying to shift that more in September. Not that it helped or
Yeah.
anything, but that's just a curse of the anniversary.
It's a cursed event. It's a cursed event. That's
Yeah, it's so funny. But hey, maybe maybe I'll try to do it after Vortex Gallery this year and try to promote it during Vortex Gallery. Maybe some people will actually then join from that. I don't know. We'll see. One day we'll have people there. As you go. But yeah. Yeah, that will be it for stream. There is like the Japanese tournament got announced. At least for us. Recently, it's like the 20th of July. So, yeah. People get hyped for that.
I'll see you around.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
And by stream.
Bye-bye.